I work at Justice in Motion. We work on protecting migrant rights across borders. So we do that specifically around labor exploitation, people that have been exploited in their labor, or people are seeking safety and protection in the United States. So one of the cases that stand out for us recently is an asylum case that we got for two teenage girls from Guatemala. So they had left Guatemala in fear of their life due to a political issue that their father had had about a decade before, and he had to leave the country and receive protection in the United States. But his daughters had stayed hidden with a grandmother, and they were found by the people that had wanted to harm their father. But when they came to the United States, there was no kind of evidence of this political problem that had happened in Huehuetenango, Guatemala, many years prior. The U.S. immigration attorney was very concerned about losing this case and having the children return to their probable death in Guatemala. So they contacted us to say, how can we get additional evidence to protect these girls? So we contacted our defender in Huehuetenango, Guatemala, who went out and did primary interviews, pulled up old newspapers, and really, because of the evidence, that corroborating evidence that he pulled together, those girls won their asylum case and stayed safely and are now safely in the United States, and the families reunified. So that's one of our more recent cases that we're really proud of. Whitby shaped me in the sense of you have a lot of belief in yourself, that you have a lot of value, and that you can be determinative of your life, right? And your career and your study and choices. So I think that confidence that you get, and you're surrounded by it, and it's so nurtured, is such a great building blocks for your future. I think to be successful in today's world, you have to be open-minded, because I think in a positive way, we're becoming much more of a globalized society. So if you're not open to that, you're not kind of learning languages, you can't think of yourself as better, right? Or you have to be humble, and you have to be able to learn. When I went to college was much more familiar to me, because college is much more like Whitby, where you feel more in charge of your education. You have a lot more choice over your education, and you're learning because you want to learn. Like you're driven by yourself, which is what you need to do in college, and you don't have the freedom to do that in a regular school setting.